Good day from WA. Hi, this is Julie. Welcome to my channel. Today it's Margarete Miller Day, so we are at week 34. The prompts for this week's challenge are pattern paper, something grey, an illustration, something in the shape of a hexagon, text from a book page, and the bonus is paper that has a stain or is stained. So not too difficult this week. This is my Christopher the Cat book. It's had a makeover. Christopher the Cat is no more. I had this masterboard I'd already made. I'd already used a few pieces of it, but it was just hanging around. And I thought, well, rather than start from scratch, I'll just paste that on. So all I did was I sanded the glossy book back a bit, and then I put a backing paper on. Then I found the masterboard, so I didn't really need the backing board, but it does give it a bit of an edge so that it's not too modern looking. So all this masterboard part was already done with the gold and everything, but then I just added these bits and pieces that I just found just to sort of give it a little bit of a focal point, and then I just added the flower to go with the lace. Anyway, it's just a nice pretty sort of vintage looking cover. And so yeah, this is what we're up to. So we've done, this is 29 and 30 that we've done in this book. 31 and 32. It's my first 32, and then this is the second 32, and this one was 33, so that was the last one we did. So we're up to 34. So this is Christopher the Cat. Say goodbye to Christopher. He won't be coming with us. We're going to get rid of him, so we're going to cover him up. And I had to do some repairs because as the page, I think this one, yeah, this one had quite a few layers, and then it's got this thick piece in the corner, which I thought I put it away from the edge, which was fine for this page, but as you increase the height here, it put pressure on there. So I've put some fabric glue because that's a little bit malleable. If you put wet glue, it's very stiff. It might not be as effective. So I put a little bit of fabric glue down the line and then put the washi tape on top so that it has some flexibility, a little bit of flexibility when I'm opening and closing. Hopefully that will fix it. So pattern paper, I picked this Daphne's Diary, something grey. I picked this little cat. He was on the Daphne's Diary cover. And an illustration. I have this picture. I've got more of that pattern paper as well if I want to put it all the way around. I'm not sure if it's going like that or not. It may not. I may tear it and make it into sort of more collagey, although I do quite like the idea of borders. And I don't have to do too much with the page because this page is fairly white, so I might just ink it with a sort of a blue or grey kind of ink around the edge. We shall see. Anyway, my illustration is this book page from People's Friend. I think that's just a really pretty, I love English villages. It's just a really pretty village with the stone walls, very Yorkshire. I mean, it's Thwaite. I'm not sure if I've been there. I may have been there. It's in the Yorkshire Dales, so I'm sure I have. I just don't specifically remember it. But I love the Yorkshire Dales, and that's where I come from. So we're having Yorkshire today. So that's paper, grey, illustration, shape of a hexagon. I happen to have these in Daphne's Diary. This was a bit of a Daphne's Diary day today. So there's 3 pieces from Daphne's Diary. I would have really liked if they had the UK map. They've got Australia. That's South Africa. Some of them I can't tell where they are. Maybe a Dutch map or something because it's not in English. I don't think any of them are the UK. So it seems a bit strange putting Australia. Oh, well, maybe, you know, I've got a cat. I come from Yorkshire. I live in Australia, so we'll do it that way. That's what we're having. And text from a book page. So I think we could make a little sort of colour-themed page out of this. Now, I guess the first thing I'm going to pause and fussy cut. So I'll be back in a second. Got him cut out. May cut it a bit closer, I haven't decided yet, or I might just find some ink to take back the white. Sometimes it's nice to have a bit of a white border to make him stand out. So he'll probably just sit down here in the corner. Yeah, he looks cute. Probably don't really want too much of the green, so maybe I'll take these 3. I'd like to keep them together because if I cut them out, it will just look like pieces of paper that I've cut in a hexagon, which, you know, it could do. But, you know, these were already printed in a hexagon shape. So I kind of feel like I want to keep them as they were. Okay, I'll pause and I'll be back in a sec. Could just leave a little bit of Western Australia peeking out. I'm going to just cut it off for now. I may tear, but I'm just going to cut up to his name. The man who wrote the story. And I'm just going to tear down one of these for now. I'm just not too sure that how this sort of will work. I'm just going to do a thin line of black so that it looks like the lines that you know were already there. Maybe some grey ink around my cat. I'm not sure what greys I've got. This one says Hickory Smoke. Let's see what colour that is. You probably can't see that. Just dabbed it on that book page. Yep, that's definitely grey, so let's give that a go. Because I could have used grey Sharpie, so I'll do it this way for now, but I might go back round it with a grey Sharpie. We'll see. This might be okay. I don't mind it going in a little bit this time because the border is a little bit wide. I could probably have cut a bit closer. Cute, fluffy little kitten. Just going to tear that. I might as well ink this. I'm not sure if it's stained this size. Oh, it's coming out quite dark. Maybe that's okay. Alright, so how to arrange this and whether we keep the border, the pattern paper, as it is. Let's just try this way to start with before I start ripping it up, and then we'll see if we like it. Tasmania's got left in. That's good because it often gets left out. Do you remember that years ago? Someone drew a map of Australia and it got published. left off. They left off Tasmania. How rude. That was probably quite a while ago now. But I'm sure the Tasmanians have never forgotten. Okay. I mean, that's super simple. I don't know whether that's what I want or not. What I might do is stencil the background paper so that it will peek out behind. So let's find a pretty stencil. I'll do it in this grey. Use this one that says blue. Let's see what stencil we fancy. So we just want, we've got swirly white, and we've got, just thinking, we've got brick walls or stone. I think I've got a wall in here. We could do the wall background. There's a wall there. Could do swirlies. I've always loved that one. And actually then the background, then that would count as the bonus stained paper. We've stained it with ink. So that works in quite well. And we've got this one which is like ink stains, so that's a possibility. We've got those, let's not have that one. Okay, so that it's kind of like squarish to go with the idea of the bricks. So let's just start with the ink stains, see how they go. We'll start in the middle. so that we can test it without worrying that it's going to show. Oh yeah, the grey is nice. Cool. All right, we've got a winner. Let's just do some of this, and this will be our stained paper. Oh yeah, lovely. I love this. I love this stencil. I haven't used it for a while. Usually do it in brown. It's a nice change to do it in grey. Screen, yep. Ooh, isn't it lovely? And it's getting a little bit of a brown tinge, or is it the paper already is brown? I'm not too sure. It could be coming off of here as well, so that's totally fine. I'm happy with that. Now, do I want to have it all like that, or I think I might have a bit of variety? We'll do some brickwork as well, I think. I'm going to do the whole page probably, because I won't know which part of the page is going to stick out or show, although I know the writing won't be, because I'll cover that up. We don't want any of Christopher showing. I really am quite negative towards poor Christopher, aren't I? It's quite good because you've got, you know, you've got big blotches and you've got also got those squares too. Quite like that. Let's do some brickwork. Overlapping a little bit. That might work quite well. It's kind of doing a dark at the bottom and light at the top. That's, yeah, perfect. By squishing it up that way, see how it's dragging the ink, because the page is slightly kind of glossy. It's sort of smudging it, and it's working perfectly fine. Oh yeah. Try and do it the same. They won't see most of this. The only trouble with small stencils is it's harder to stay in the confines. Do you want brickwork at the top or not? Cross it over a little bit. Oh, that's a bit heavy duty. That can probably be covered over there. What about something else? What's this one? And some in the center here. I just don't know exactly where the collaging is going, so let's just, you know, have fun. Cover it all up. That way we won't have any white patches, and I won't have to adjust where things go if it's all got a stencil on the background. I'm almost monochrome, but I guess our illustration should stand out by the time we finish, because it'll be the only thing colourful. Okay, we have a stained background. Maybe I should have covered the text up first, but never mind. Well, I prefer that to what we had before. Cats sort of become the focal point. I think that's okay. Happy with that. I just don't like that white border or the light border, so I'm going to tear it down and then re-ink it so that it really is just the text part. Yeah, it's nice because it's not brown, it's not black, it's something different. It is hickory smoke. And then when we've torn this, and whether we see, this has got this interesting, that's where I tore it out of the book. I like that edge. I don't know if I can get it the same. I haven't got a tear ruler that looks like that. I'll have to make one. I've got like 5 plastic rulers, and you just get an iron. I did do it, but I must have lost that particular ruler. Oh well. All right, that's a project I'd like, a tear ruler or make one. Okay, so I think it's going to look better all torn and inked, so we're going to do some tearing of this. Let's take the straight edges off for now, and then we'll decide what size we want. Okay, so we have to try to get this ink pad to ink up this. It's not very juicy considering they're new. I think the ones that I bought from Amazon, see, look, hardly any ink on it. I think the ones that I bought from Amazon were old stock. They were kind of dried out when I got them. The pads fell off. See, look, they come off really easily. Some of them I glued down. Doesn't appear to be, so yeah, it's like they were seconds. Let me try this a different way. I've seen someone do this a different way. They hold it down and they go into the edge like this. I forget who it was. It gives a softer edge. And then maybe I can add the darker edge to it. I'm just going to go over it, and then I will see if how big I want the piece, and then I'll re-ink it. Now it's going to fall out. I'll have to glue it in. Should have sent them back, but I didn't. Okay. I bought 2 sets. I bought, yeah, Pretty Colours and the neutrals. I like the little inks. I don't like great big pads much. It's too big, but that's okay for the moment. This one. So I'm not going to be able to match that tearing, so I think I'm going to have to tear it the normal way. Otherwise it won't be the same. This one was quite easy. Last week's was quite easy. I actually like the challenging ones. I mean, I like them all. This is fun because I just love cats, and I love Yorkshire, so I'm happy because I'm doing things that I love. And that's what I love about it. I choose things that I like in my collages, you know, that interest me or feel good. For me, it's about me having fun. Because I don't like it. See, it smudges over. I don't like that. Not when I'm not trying to ink inside. I'm just trying to do the edge. That's why I like doing it with the, what are they called? Sharpies these days, not texters. Always texters when we were kids. New texters at the beginning of every school year. Love the beginning of school year. You get new texters and new pencils. Favourite part. Didn't want to go to school, but at least I got new texters. We only got them at the beginning of each year. We didn't. If they dried up, it was too bad. Now we're having this. We're having that over there. I don't know whether this is going to look weird because it's not torn, but I can't really tear a hexagon. And Krista the cat's really not getting covered up, is he? Yeah, he is now. Goodbye. Yeah, that's perfect. We'll leave that there anyway, and I might have to make another piece to go up the top. We'll see. Let's just tear that off and pretend that's going in there somewhere, or maybe not. I don't know. Okay. Oh, that's right, we were having the words, weren't we? Okay, we might go that way then, if we can get the we're not using this one, but we're just going to stick it there for now, and we'll make another one. Just have to make this a bit smaller, but yes, that will cover up. So if we say that we're going to write that onto something, there we go. Didn't leave any room at the top again. Let's ink it and see. I'll just tear it off. I better tear it off long enough. Yeah, I need to remember to leave a gap. I thought I wasn't going to fit it in, but I fitted it in fine. So I might have to do it again. Yep, I think I like that. Okay, move that down there. My favourite piece. This piece is just going to go where it is. Okay, that's nice and easy. Just so that it integrates it better. Where's that ink gone? So I can probably match it a little bit. Just go up there. So this stained paper now. See some brickwork across this way. A bit darker now. Oh well, it wasn't there. Yeah, I did it differently. Let's grade it up a bit. It's a bit different, but yeah, that might be covered up by that. So I have to remember to do it the same way I did it last time. So here, like that. Yep. And there may be some this. Not sure if it's the same one, but oh, okay, dark, but never mind. A little bit over here, not too much. Yep. And a little bit here. This is the wrong one, I think, but that's okay. So it might be the same with this. Let's just do a bit on that. But that's okay. All right. We're definitely inked and stained up, that's for sure. All right, I'll keep it in its place and do half at a time. If the glue will come out. Okay. The next one is the hexagon. See other people using it, I think, oh yeah. I don't know, I don't think I like my washi tape. I haven't got anything too interesting, but we'll have a look and see if I can find something decorative to put in a few places. All right, next one should be the picture, the illustration. And the putty cat. Cute little kitten. That's gone very muddy looking now. I don't like it. I'm either going to have to use a new piece or a different piece. Better. Okay. And then I'm thinking just attach it here and then cut it off. Upside down. Let's get it the right way up. Yeah, I quite like that idea because A, I don't like that dark patch, and B, it just, I don't know, I think it'll be fine. I'm going to need another one now. Here. It's going to need more hexagons required. So we're going to go with this one. So it's going to go in there, hopefully it fits. I haven't cut it out quite perfectly. Maybe we can have it on top. That might make it a bit more interesting. Okay, let's do that. Let's just cover that part up. Yes, that's better. Okay, the hexagons on hexagons. Okay, I like that better. Right, we're just going to need a tiny bit of stenciling. Yep, that's enough. All right, cool. So we didn't do, still got to do the writing. All right, we'll write it first, then we'll ink it. We'll try not to make it grubby. So we can write it out again. I think. But I need something prettier. It's looking a bit dingy. How about a bow? Bit of ribbon. Let's just see if there's anything pretty. I can put in Pussycat's hair. That matches. And it's just small. Not the right colour. I don't think I've got red. I've got every colour under the sun except red. Oh, there's a red one. A bit big. I'm sure the cat would hate having that in its hair or fur. Instead of that, maybe just some decoration to just sort of get rid of some of the greyness of it. I put too much grey. I'm going overboard with our stenciling. I always do. I fill everything up. I could have just had it, you know, lightly stenciled here and there, but no. I had to stencil everywhere, but that's okay. I think a little bit of pretty helps. Might need some yellow somewhere else though. Got yellow washi tape. I don't like washi tape. I never know where to put it. Just doesn't seem to gel with me. Right, I'm going to pause and see what else I can find to pretty this page up a little bit. Right, I'm thinking a bit of this kind of washi tape. So I've got this one, which came off this roll from Your Creative Studio, and there's also this Amaryllis one. So I'll cut that out here. Oh, butterfly. Haha. Yes, butterfly will pretty it up, but I'll have to fussy cut it. It's a bit orange looking. I'll just stick this one down, I think. Stick that there. Mushroom. Mushroom's red. A group of 3 of that mine because it kind of looks like it's meant to be there. Right, butterfly somewhere up the top here. I'm looking for something with red in it. Don't know if I've got any red butterflies. So there's one. Red and blue. Blue. A bit of red on it. So let's just fussy cut this and see how this looks. Back in a minute. It just kind of makes it a bit heavy on this side of the page, so I just need to balance it out a little bit on that side. So let's put him on. Now if I put that mushroom there in the bottom corner, it means I have to find somewhere else for my numbers. But I do I like it? I prefer just the numbers. Maybe I should have had the mushroom there. That one could come off. It's a good thing about not. I think I like that better. This is a bit too. Let's just stick this here for now. Take it off if we don't like it. Don't like it. That was quick. Yeah, let's stick it there for now. All right, let's get the 34 on here. So I don't know what's going on here. It's so sticky. I think you're supposed to. Oh, I don't know. I mean, are they stamps? I don't know what they are. Let me find the box for these things. Confirm stamps that cling to an acrylic block for stamping. Okay, all right. They don't look like and stick to anything. Maybe I didn't put them on soon enough. And I'm just going to put a little bit of glue stick on the back. Is that going to be the right way if I put it that way? because when you put it on there, 43. Okay, all right. Now we'll do a practice, of course, because we have no idea how this is going to work with that ink. I might have to use my not so inky black. Let's give this a test and see how it goes. Oh, okay, yeah, that's all right. I don't think I'm going to use black, so it'll be very dark. Oh, cute. Yep, I like that. A little bit of squishing it down into the paper, and I think the edges are all gone. That's what's good about washi tape stickers. They do disappear without the edge. So we're giving it a little bit of colour. Do you know what? I might stencil some red. Let's make the bricks have a bit of red, just to sort of add some colour, because I like grey. It's too grey. Let's try that. Maybe just on the bricks, not on everything. So I don't have much choice of reds. My cardinal I always use. And where's my brick gone? It's that one. It's that one. Getting myself into a bit of a mess here. Everything except the right, it's right here. Take the excess off. Match up the bricks. I have to do it in sections because some of the bricks are in different spots, so just a little bit of red. It's not bad, it looks a bit pink. It's not going to come out very red, I don't think. I just want to take away some of that. Oh yeah, but it looks nice though. Perfect. Okay, cool. I have to do this in sections because the bricks are in different positions. So that's tricky. None of them match. How's that possible? Something. Okay. That looks really good now. Well, I think it does. That's what counts, I guess. It's just better than the grey. I really struggle with no colour. Now where else is there? Bricks up here. I like that, much better with some red. Alright, anything else? Do we want this on here anywhere? Let's give it an edge and then see if we like it. Will it work? Let's use the texture. Copic pen. They'll always be textures to me. And I have so many textures. Watercolor versions, children's ones, some Copics, what are these called? Pip pens. I love them. I don't use them as much as I'd like to, but I do love them. Okay, there. Yes, it looks better now. It's got an edge around it because now it looks like it's part of the page. And then we just want this. I don't think I'll do it in black. I think we'll do it in, I don't think I want the big circle, just going to do a few lines, not too many. Do it that way. Yeah, perfect. Didn't do the flower. I think it would look nice on the page, to be honest. I don't mind that. It's going to be a bit bulky. It has no earthly reason to be there. Just fills up a space. Adds some pretty. Oh, I like it. It's going down. It's going on. So yeah, we've got something bulky now on here, but it's not in the middle. If I keep anything bulky to the outside edge, it makes the book get wider, but it doesn't put pressure on the spine. So I'm just going to put that on there. Just to add some pretty, to get rid of some of the grey. I mean, we could put another stamp. Got that one there, it's got some red in it. Let's have a look. Going a bit overboard here, but awesome green. The green with the bird. Oh, I don't mind that. Okay. Ink him first. Margarete Miller does say these are the 5 items. This is the bonus if you need to swap something out, and add other items that you feel necessary to finish the page. So you don't have to just use the 5 or 6 items. You can use other stuff so that your collage feels finished. Let's just add this in here. It just looks more like a stamp because it's got the number on it, and just makes it feel a bit more like a little grouping. And we'll just okay, cancel those out. Can't think, I mean, I could go around the outer edges of that butterfly, but I could go around the outside edge of this. Should I go around it with white? Just to sort of add some white back in. Let's do that. Oh, that was good. Oh yes. Just doing it very carefully because I don't want to go too wide. I want to go the width of the pen. It's quite a thick piece of card, so oh yeah, look, see, it just looks better already. And I'm just going to go in the butterfly. It won't look as dramatic because it's not on dark. Oh, I've got to draw his little antenna in. They always look a bit more finished when they've got antenna. Oops, got in the wrong spot there. Anything else that needs brightening up? Mushroom, maybe? Yeah, I don't mind it. Maybe just the stalks. Actually, I quite like it because of this white line. I'm going to go all around the pattern of it. It sort of matches in the background paper. Around mushroom. Interesting, different. It's making it stand out a bit from the cat, which I didn't necessarily want to happen. Making it a feature, and it's not really meant to be a feature. But it does add a bit of interest, and I think it does match quite well. Now, I'm going to maybe brighten his whiskers with the white. Yeah, he's got more whiskers. I'm going to just highlight the white patches that are already there, just to give him a bit more noticeability. Hopefully I'm not ruining it. I don't mind that. It's more cartoony, but I don't mind it. It's a bit of fun. Probably looked okay as it was, but anyway, it's done now. He's brightened up. And what I might do is, I'm gonna go around. I'm gonna go around the three. I'm just gonna not be too careful about it. And then I'm going to do some doodling in the middle of it. Just need some brightening because yeah, the grey, I just overdid the grey. And I'm just going to do some light lines, just like I used to do as a kid. I don't want them too perfect. Yep. So I used to colour in my letters and numbers, and I did block letters as a kid. What else? Now I'm pen happy. I'm not going to touch the picture. I think that's probably it, except for my little antennas. Yep. Right, I've just got to add in some inking to give it a border. So I think I'm done. I just added some of the red ink around the edge to give it a bit of a border, to tie it sort of in and close it, give a bit more reason for the reds to be there. And I think that's it. Yeah, I'm quite happy with how it turned out. The only thing different I would do would have been use the thinner jelly pen on the whiskers. The whiskers are a little bit dramatic. Sometimes some cats have dramatic whiskers, especially when they're white. So anyway, I quite like the addition of the white because it has really taken, you know, kind of like away from the greyness of the stenciling where I made the page just all bland and grey. So yeah, obviously I don't like monochrome, boring, uncolourful pages. So I've added a bit of colour in. I love the brickwork. That turned out great in the end. And so I'm happy with it. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.